Hello everyone. Let's see if it'll catch my, there we go, the sun. Um, we're live. Magnolia is, I'm going to turn this way because this is where the light's coming in and you can see me better. Magnolia is in school right now. She goes to school for 3 hours a day. So she's in school, Ruby's sleeping, and so I wanted to do a quick live for you guys to let you know about going Montessori. Ta-da! That's our big discussion today. Um, so first I want to talk about, I guess, I'm pretty sure most people know like what Montessori is. I don't know if I should explain that, but I'll tell you why I'm so interested in it and why we're doing it. So one of the big things about Montessori is children being independent. So being able to do things independently for themselves. So not just like playing toys, but like getting their own snack, pouring their own water, um, brushing their own teeth, which Magnolia does, but just like doing daily things on their own, folding like some towels or putting away their clothes. Being able to do simple daily activities and daily things on their own, unassisted, and unprompted also. So I started really kind of thinking about it because Magnolia is so independent. Like, she wants to do things on her own. And I don't want to say I've never, but I've never really thought of her being capable of doing so many things on her own, like pouring her own water. She just says juice, and I say okay, and I get her cup and I make her juice. Whereas in Montessori, she has access to it herself. Like, I might leave a pitcher of water on the table, and if she wants a drink, she can go over and grab the pitcher and pour it into a little cup, and there you go. She can do it on her own. Um, so just simple things like that. Another thing that I noticed is that, so I had like her bookshelf over here. You can kind of see her bookshelf. That was my thumbnail picture. Um, we used to have like buckets, and her toys were just like stuffed in the buckets, which is fine, like a lot of people do it that way. And it made it look, fairly put together. I'll show you. We used to have all of these buckets everywhere in this thing. And then, like, her bookshelf was filled with books. And what I noticed is she never really played with a lot of her toys because she wouldn't pull the bucket out and see what was in there. And she wasn't really reading a lot of her books. First, we had her books in a bucket too, and then I decided to take them out. And once I took them out, she started reading them more. But even then, she still wasn't reading them. Like, if I asked, hey, would you like to read a book? Yeah, because she loves to read books. But she wouldn't go over and do it herself. So one of the things that Montessori talks about is everything having a place and everything kind of being minimal so that it's less stressful and they feel more, I don't know how to say it. They feel invited to play with their things. So what I did, and they're really big on toy rotation. So what I did is I took all of her toys and I kind of thought about like categories of things that she likes to do. And I put away like almost all of her toys in a big bin. And then after I notice that she stops playing with these a little bit, then I will switch out her toys kind of in these categories. So right now, let me see if I can turn this around so I can show you. So right now she really loves colors. So I have this puzzle here on top, and she likes to talk about her colors. So we have this. It also works with like, being able to put a puzzle together. So fine motor. And then we have her books. So instead of having all of her books out, I just picked out a few so we're working on going potty, which just this week, like just in the past 3 days, every time I go to the potty, she has wanted to sit on her potty. She hasn't gone yet, but she wants to sit. Like I'll say, okay, Mama needs to go potty. And she'll go, no, no, me potty. So, we have this book, What's a Potty For? Again, she really loves her colors. Little acorn because it's fall and there's acorns everywhere. So this is a really cute book. This is a scholastic book, and it talks about like acorns and their kind of like life cycle. So there it had fallen into the ground and it's growing a sprout, and it gets bigger and bigger. It turns into like a little mini tree, and it gets bigger and bigger, and it gets bigger and bigger, and then it grows its own little acorn, and it starts all over. It's really cute. So she loves this book. Going on a bear hunt, loves it, loves it. This will probably stay out for a while. And then Belly Breathe. So then I'll probably leave these out for all of November, and then kind of do like a little switch. So for December, I might, take this acorn book out and put a Christmas book. I might take out Belly Breathe. I have a few Christmas books, so yeah, just a few books, and she's been coming over here a lot more. And I've had this book on this shelf for a long time, and she never wanted to read it. And just recently, she's been wanting to read it, and like just since I did it like this, she has come over and picked it up to read it, and she is now sitting on the potty. There you go. All right, so these bottom shelves are for Ruby and Magnolia, but these are all going to be things that Ruby can play with. So I have a little bin of balls. So another thing for Montessori is making things accessible. So not putting them, like, I'm not going to put a lid on this because Ruby can't open a lid and get to it. So she can come over here, pick a few little toys. Magnolia loves cars. Ruby can reach these little things. We've got a little stacker, and I am gonna put, so this has to stay here because this is our like electric stuff for the internet and all that. So I do want to get a container to put all the blocks in. So Magnolia loves building, so I have these like Lego blocks. It is in a zipper. She can do a zipper, but it is kind of hard because it's round. So I'm going to take those out, and I'm going to keep this. So when it's time to put them away and switch, I'll put them back in this bag. But just for when it's out on the shelf, I'm going to get a different bucket for it. And then I also have, so when it comes for rotation, I have wooden blocks, and then I also just got her some Magnetiles for Christmas. Not the name brand. I got them from Facebook Market for really cheap. So we have some more color things. This was from Chick-fil-A that we just got. But she really likes these color flashcards that we did in therapy, that her therapist gave her. She loves these. So we have those right there that she can get to. This is letters. So yeah, there's that. She loves to put money in her piggy bank, and then this is her magnets. She loves doing these magnets, but this is our little space right here. Her stuff, she loves to help me sweep. This morning she swept up the floor after breakfast, and she also wiped off the table. So turn you guys back around. So that is so far what we're doing. I do want to get her still a few more things. So for Christmas, I've gotten her a lot of things to really help with just like learning and play. What am I trying to say? Okay, so one thing that I didn't understand about Montessori, and now it makes total sense. Most of the toys you will notice are wooden. And I'm like, okay, come on, guys. Like, does it really need to be wooden? And um, does it really need to be that way? And the answer is no, it doesn't. But um, yes, I would love to help you come organize your daughter's playroom. So what was I gonna say? Wooden toys. I gotta turn to the light. We have Ruby's little playpen right here because we were putting up Christmas lights outside, and we had to put her in something while we were outside. So we're just keeping it here so it's right by the front door, so we can grab it really easy. But I was reading about wooden toys and why they're important, and it makes total sense now. The reason why wooden toys, I don't want to say it's better, but it does help them in a way, because wooden toys tend to be more of the correct weight for the size of the object. Does that make sense? So if you pick up a wooden bus and then you pick up a plastic bus, so the size of a wooden bus is going to be heavy compared to like a wooden block, which might be small. But like a plastic bus might be the same weight as a small plastic block, which I thought was really interesting and makes total sense. So it gives them that awareness of like, this is heavier, like this is bigger, so it's gonna be heavier, and this is smaller, so it's not gonna be as heavy. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. So working on that, getting a few, we've gotten a few, oh, okay. So, sorry, I'm reading a comment. I know, since she was in the NICU, I know, time flies crazy. Okay, so one of her Christmas presents came in, and I'll just show you an example. And then I'll also, okay, I'm just like too excited about this. She hasn't seen this Christmas present, but I'll show you one so you kind of can get an idea of some of the things that they can play with. Okay, and a great thing too is that, like, this can be all of the toys that we get, like Ruby and Magnolia can play with them. So it's not just like one or the other. So pretty much everything we bought is for the both of them. Okay, so this, let me try to get this out. It's hard to do it. Sorry, guys, it's gonna be really shaky. Okay. Got this little mushroom thing. I'm gonna try to set you guys up so I can use both hands and show you. Sorry, I don't have Robert. Oh, Robert, he's watching the video. Okay. So this little toy, you unscrew it. It's working on this motion. Another thing that Montessori works on is like the way that you set up the toys is a big deal. So like at first I might set it up, you know, maybe like not as far so that she can do it herself and like easily get it out. And then once she masters that, I might set it out like this so she can start working on putting it back in. So there's different ways that you can set out your toys for them to play with it. So this is one of the things, because she really likes twisting. So like putting tops on bottles and stuff. And then this is another thing. It's kind of like the same idea, but there's multiple. It comes with like a little, oh, I didn't know it came with that. That's cute. So yeah, so it's the same idea, but it's like nuts and bolts. So like one thing I might do is I might take them all out and put the nuts in the bowl and set the bolts next to it as an activity, and she can come over and pick these up and try to put them in like this. And then I might set the other one next to it with it this way so she can undo it. So she can unscrew and she can screw on. So yeah, this is just one of the toys that I got her. This is not really one that Ruby can play with. I mean, I guess you could kind of chew on it, but, so yeah, this is just one of the things that I got her. And then it comes in these little bags. So I'm really excited for her, for Christmas, for her to try all these new things out. All right, so I've been getting a few comments. Let me see. It'll get her ready to help you build the treehouse, yeah. So that is what we've got going on. That is why we are starting to do Montessori. And I think that's it. Okay, this is a really long video already. So I'm gonna go. I'm going to try to pick up the house a little bit, even though it's not too bad right now. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do Montessori, definitely try to give me some tips and tricks on what you do, some of your favorite toys. If you want to see a Christmas, what we got her for Christmas video, let me know. And just follow along because I will be sharing with you some fun new things that we're doing with her. So, and you can see all of our funny fails because I'm sure there will be plenty. Yeah, we'll see you guys later.